What's going on, brothers? I hope you're all having a blessed day today. And in today's video, it's going to be the second part to this series that I'm creating of my journey from 0 to 10K a month. So from the last video, I think it's been around a month or so, and I haven't actually started making any money yet. But I've been testing like different methods, and I've come up with a game plan essentially that I'm going to use that's hopefully going to take me from 0 to 10K a month. So I'm not going to waste your time. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Hey, so this is the mural board that I created that basically maps out this whole game plan that I came up with that is hopefully going to get me from 0 to 10K a month. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing different clothes, it's because when I originally recorded this part of the video, my audio was corrupted, so this is me running it back basically. Alright, so right here we've got our client acquisition pipeline, and this pipeline starts out with a free offer, which in this case is going to be chatbot creation. The reason I went with chatbot creation is because chatbots have something to do with my main offer, which is combining AI with Facebook ads. And the reason, I say free offer, but it's not really free because it actually costs me to run. And as a way of working around, that cost, I was like, okay, I can just charge $20 a month for the business to host the chatbot. That way, I'm actually making a little bit of a profit, and I'm not going into the negative by giving out these free chatbots. So, onto the outreach. And with this outreach, the frame is important. And I decided to frame this in a specific way based on my previous experiences with outreaching, right? So, before I started with this free offer method, what I would do is I would basically outreach. I'd have like this email. Basically, my sales sequence was I would outreach to them. I would send them to a VSL. They'd watch the VSL. Then they would hopefully book a meeting with me, and we could like get the show on the road. What happened is they'd get the email. Some people would be like, "Yeah, that sounds good." I'd send them the VSL, and then nobody would book the meeting after that. So I'm like, so why aren't they booking the meeting? Is the VSL bad? Or maybe it's because I'm so young, right? They see this 18-year-old kid in the video. I'm like, oh, what is this dude talking about, right? So there's a way of working around that. I thought I could frame the initial outreach in a way where it's like they're already aware that I'm a kid. That way they see the video. I'm like, okay. And so how I decided to do that is like, yo, I'm a business student at X college looking to gain some experience by helping you out for free. The way I'm going to do this is through cold calls, cold emails, and content. I'm getting the content a bit later. Now, cold call and cold email. This is mainly cold email simply because I just don't like doing cold calls. It's not that I'm not good at it. It's just like, it's so hard to like just get into the flow of doing it. I mean, I probably should do it because cold calls are really effective. I just don't like doing it. So I've been mainly focusing on cold emails. I might get into some cold calls though, because I feel like with this method, especially if I can get in contact with the business owner, I'd probably be able to get a very high closing rate. But anyway, cold call, cold email, frame that, as a student looking to gain experience and offering services, let me build this bot for free. And when they agree to that, when they're like, yeah, it sounds good, that's when I send them the Loom video of a chatbot I created, for them. That way they get to see my face. I tell them, that the price and whatnot, I can, get them to hop on a call to set it up. The way this works is since I've already told them that I'm a college student, they're not as like off put when they see this kid on the video because they're already aware, oh, this is it. This is just a student trying to make it, basically. A student trying to, get into the business world. Boom, set him up with the bot, get the 20 a month and, start this thing, start it running. And then after that, I wait 2 weeks to a month, and then I plan on asking them, yo, what do you think of this chatbot that I created for you? And they're like, yeah, bro, it was actually, it's pretty nice. It's very helpful, etc., etc. That's when I'm like, hey, so I've actually been building out this other idea with the same theme of AI that could really help build your client base. Are you interested? And then if they say yes, that's when I can either send them the VSL that I created for my main offer, or I could just get them to book straight into a meeting. All right, now let's go over to the content side of things. So with content, this is mainly me making like Instagram reels talking about, just basically just like helpful tips, like free value, lead generation tips, Facebook ads, content creation, ad creatives, all that type of stuff. It's just me talking about that on Instagram. I've been thinking about going to TikTok as well. TikTok as well. It's more like a future play basically. The funny thing with this is you can actually use ChatGPT to actually like plan out content for you, or like write scripts in a sense, stuff like that, where you can just like have a little outline that you can go off of, which is actually really helpful for me, because I'm not really good with the planning the stuff out, with the actual the scripting and all that. But that's beside the point. In any case, boom. So I create this free value, Facebook ad tips, all that stuff. And this is when the lead reaches out. I skip the chatbot offer, and I send them straight to the VSL. And the reason I do this is because if they're reaching out, they've already seen my face on this content page. They're already aware of, how old I am, they've already seen my face and everything. So it's not as much of a shock when they actually see that VSL. They're reaching out to me, which is why they can just skip that chatbot and I can get them straight into my main offer. So they like the VSL, they can book a meeting, or if they, click the link directly on my page, they book a meeting like that. Boom, and then it's like, boom, all that happens, then we have a meeting booked. Excuse me. Right, so boom. Lead attends, I walk them through the sales process, and then I close them at $497 a month. You're probably wondering, Lim, why are you charging so low? Isn't the whole point of SMMA to charge high ticket prices per client so that you can, scale your agency faster? Yes, that is the point. But as I don't have any case studies, essentially, I don't want to charge that much without knowing what I'm actually capable of doing. So the goal of what I'm doing right here is to get 5 clients at $497 a month, just to get case studies so I can, get some results, get some testimonials, see what I'm actually able to accomplish with this. And then that way I can use that in my outreach. Because let's say with these 5 clients I sign, I can average like 25 clients, an extra 25 clients per month. Then I could hop in my outreach and I'm like, yo, we guarantee 25 clients per month on your money back guarantee. And it's like, it's just it's adding to my offer essentially. And also in my VSL, I can show results in that VSL. I can show these case studies. That way there's more social proof. It's a lot easier to close these people, etc., etc. So it's, essentially, I do that. Then I get them to a 30 or a 60-day contract. And after all of these contracts ends, I now have 5 case studies. Like I said earlier, I can use them in outreach. I can use them in my VSLs. I can just really enhance my sales process with all these case studies. Then boom, once with these case studies, I can now justify higher prices, with examples being like $1,500, $2,000, or $2,500. Because there's more social proof, there's more guarantees that I can put in. These people know that I've generated results before, so I'm probably more likely going to be able to generate more results now, so they'd be more willing to pay these high ticket prices, making it just making the entire process a lot easier for me. Boom. Then I repeat this process until I can scale my agency to $10,000 a month and beyond. So yeah, this is basically the whole pipeline. I guess you could call it a pipeline. The whole process I've created is hopefully going to help me scale my agency from $0 to $10,000 a month. So hopefully you found some value in this. Hopefully you guys are able to take, maybe 1 or 2 things that you can implement into your own agency, into your own strategy, and you can use that to scale your agency as well. But yeah, let's put the work in. We out.